That last call is a very interesting topic. This topic of financial infidelity. Redbook Magazine did a survey that said 38% of you lie to your spouse about money. Wow. And you wonder why your marriage isn't topping out. Isn't awesome. Now, I mean, it can be little white lies, the Target bags under the bed, snicker, right? Or it can be big-time credit card debt. It can be one of you's running a business and is running up debt down at the business and not telling your spouse because you're trying to live your dream and it's turning into a nightmare. Let me just kind of clarify this for you. There is no positive effect to your marriage when you lie to your spouse. Was that helpful? You didn't already know that, did you? Yeah, well, I'm trying to avoid a fight. All you're doing is cooking it up. It's going to be a bigger fight once it cooks up. So you might as well have a smaller fight quickly. So here's the thing. If you're afraid to discuss with your spouse a purchase or a financial issue that you want to discuss, that is not a financial problem. That's a relationship problem. Now, I got to tell you, there's times, I have a ton of money. I'm a multimillionaire. There's times I think I want to buy something, and I'm going to sit down and talk to Sharon. Hey, I want to buy this toy. I want to buy another gun. She's like, you don't need another gun. You have too many guns already. People already would think you were crazy if they knew how many guns you had. I collect guns, by the way. So, yeah, if it ever comes out, they're going to find out that I was like one of those crazy guys or something. I'm not, but I collect, okay? I collect. So, you don't need another car. You don't need another boat. You don't need another inner tube to pull behind the boat. I actually collect those. I've got too many lake toys, right, for the grandkids and for the kids to play on. And so, I get ready to buy a toy, and it doesn't even show up on our, but I still have to have this moment, and I go, I actually got to make sure I talk to Sharon about this. She gets ready to buy a purse that's too expensive, which is one of the few things that she buys that's too expensive. But like she says, one of those purses is equal to one of those guns. So, well, maybe two guns. But, isn't it funny how as adults that have the money even, where there's not a stress on the finances, have a little bit of a dread about talking to each other. So you really have to push yourself and make yourself. And Rachel talks about this in her book, Love Your Life, Not Theirs. One of the 7 habits is talk about money even when it's hard, and it's almost always hard. So talk about it. Keep it clean. And if your spouse is hiding money from you, it generally does fall under one of 3 areas. One is you've got a broken relationship and they are intimidated by you. 2, the spouse is an arrogant, rebellious, immature prince or princess that just wants to do whatever they want to do with their little lip stuck out, and they don't like being told no. Spoiled child in a grown-up body, and goes and buys whatever they want to buy, but know that it's wrong, so they hide it from you. Most often we find hidden debt, though, it's what the guy was on the last call. One of the spouses has been given all of the responsibility, all of the weight of all of the decision-making, isn't doing the money handling well, ends up running into debt because they're not doing a good job with it, and now the shame is multiplied, and it's shame-based hiding. It's guilty, condemnation-based hiding. So they're hiding it because they're ashamed that they haven't done a good job handling the money. In which case, if that's your spouse, you are partially responsible, just like that guy said. He owned it, because he should have been more involved. He shouldn't have dumped this on his wife, and you shouldn't dump it all on your husband. You shouldn't dump it all on either one of you. Both of you should be involved. Now, one of you, again, can carry the administrative weight once all the decisions are made, but everybody ought to know where every dollar is going. Pretty simple stuff.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.